This conference will now be recorded.
In last meeting, we discussed about DML operations. In DML operations, we just discussed about like data related operations, right? Like copying data from one table to another table, updating the data and deleting the data. All these things we have seen in the last meeting. And also I have explained little bit criteria about while select statement. If we are using while select, that means transactions will done record by record. Here I'm planning to copy the data from EMP table to EMP table copy. So here what is happening, record by record operation will done here. Here also we are updating the records in a table, particular table, that is also done by record. Here also deleting process also done by record. This is general process. If you are feeling like this is taking much time or it is hitting the performance, then we have an alternate solution is there for this kind of operations, that is called record set operations. The same process, the same process I will do in a different way by using record set. So that will give better performance rather than this one. This is always works with record by record, but here not like that. All the transactions will done in a single server trip, but it is multiple server trips here. Okay, now I'm planning to copy the data from EMP table to EMP table copy. In copy table we don't have a data right now. Now I'm planning to copy the data from EMP table to EMP table copy by using record set operation. So here we have a just a second, insert underscore record set EMP, just a second. Okay, EMP copy, write down the field names like age, date of birth, EMP ID, EMP type, phone number, gender, and name. Total 9 fields we have: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. What we missed, status. Okay, come on, status, right? And here select same fields, list of fields from source table, buffer name. That's it. Whatever we have written here, while select EMP LOC, finally we are calling insert method, everything is equal to this line, this statement. Here we are copying data from EMP LOC to EMP copy, but the syntax will be like this. And whatever the order you have followed here, the same order you need to write here, same order. Maybe field names will be different in both tables, but field to field, how we are matching here, EMP ID like this. Here if you are writing address, so here also we need to write address. If you are writing status at last, here also we need to write status. So follow the order. Okay, let's execute. But this will give you better performance than while select statement. The specialty of this statement is the whole data will be copied in a single server trip. This is called record set operations. Okay, so 4 records got inserted into this copy table. We can check. Open table browser. See here, 4 records copied. Now the next concept which I'm going to tell you about, updating process, like how we are writing like TTS begin, TTS commit while select for update. Okay, and we are modify, I mean we are updating A's value in copy table, right? The same statement we can also write like this. Use update underscore record set emp copy setting is equal to emp copy dot is plus 1. That's it. This is all equal to this one. Here no need to write a TTS begin, TTS commit, and no need to call the update method of the table. Everything will be done by record set operation. Currently we have 25, 27, 27, 24, right? After executing this statement, we'll see. Okay, DML operation completed. We'll check whether the records are updated or not. See here 26, 28, 25, 28. Okay, records are updated. Now coming to the deletion process, to delete the records, here we can use delete underscore from. Just write down your table name. That's it. I mean buffer name. That's it. If you want, you can use where class also here. If you want to delete certain records, you can use where class. Everything is fine. I mean, here also you can use where classes and all.
Arjun, can we update also using update record set?
Means
from other table.
we are updating
From other table.
huh?
From other table. For example, initially you inserted the record, then next step you increase the age. So if I want to copy the latest age from the employee table and update to the employee copy table.
That we need to select the record from the EMP table, right? Again, we need to write down the select statement. we are updating the records here. That is the reason we are writing this kind of statement. Okay, if you want to if you want to fetch the date from EMP table, and if you want to update in the copy table, again you need to write down the one more query, right, to select the record from the main table. Within single statement we cannot do that, right? This is only I'm targeting one table. I'm not bringing into the another table here. If you want to bring another table into this picture, you need to write while select statement. Of course, while select we need to write. Inside the while select, you need to write again update statement. Do you got my point?
Okay.
First, you need to write while select statement. Inside the while select statement, write in your update underscore record set operation.
Arjuna, can't we do this in a single query?
No,
Like,
see, you are doing multiple. You are doing multiples on multiple tables, right?
by using join, I mean.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Either you need to write join query. You are asking join query here.
Yeah. Update record set EMP copy join EMP log setting age equal to EMP log dot age where EMP copy dot
See,
EMP ID equal to EMP log
first
dot
of
EMP
all,
ID.
okay. See, whatever we are thinking, syntax has to support right here. First, you need to select the record from the main table, and you need to catch the age value according to the employee ID, and then you need to come to the child table, I mean copy table, and you need to verify the record which we have selected in the main table, and again copy that value into the age value, and we need to update the value, update the table. Here two process has to done for every record. Select the value from main table, come to the copy table, update the value, again go back to the main table for second record. Try it in your machine. If it is not working, then tell me.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the standard processes, like insert underscore record set, update underscore record set, delete underscore from is the record set operations. Based on this, you can implement your queries here. Okay, and okay. So the next thing, container data type. Actually, container is also one of the data type in our data types list. Container means, for example, if you take integer or real, date, okay, only we can store only one value at a time and a respective value only. If you take container, we can store multiple values, multiple in the sense multiple data type items also we can store in a single variable. If you declare a variable for container, in that container you can store image values and other data type values at a time we can store in a single variable. Okay, let's see some examples of container here. I'm creating a new job. Here, for example, int I equal to 10 I'm writing. Okay, string s equal to, just I'm writing some value called Microsoft, something like. And we have a data type called any type. Any type is also one of the data type. For example, a equal to something like any value, for example 15, and any type b equal to 3.14. It is a real value. In the same way, we have a container data type is also available for us. Like in container, we can store multiple values. For example, 10, comma, Microsoft, comma, 3.14, comma, today, date value I'm storing, gender, and again 20, it is integer. Like this, you can store a number of values. Okay. So here we'll see some of the functions which is related to container. Normally, if I want to print a variable value like integer or a string, directly we can write info statement like this: info strfmt %1 like I variable. Directly I can place like this. But if you want to print any value from the container, you just need to use config function like info strfmt %1. There is a function called config. Just observe the syntax of config. Config function return type is any type. The return type of config is any type. That means this function will return any value, any type value. For example, here I'm giving C comma. Let's take second. Second means Microsoft. The container values start from 1. 10th position will be 1. Microsoft position will be second, like that. Normally in array, the series will start from 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. But here starts with 1 positions. So I just want to retrieve the value in C container of second position value. So it is Microsoft. Here, if I'm providing second, if I'm providing number 2, second position value, it will retrieve Microsoft. Suppose if I'm giving 3.14. If I'm giving 4, date value. See, based on your argument, the output is changing, right? I'm providing second position value. It is giving Microsoft, which is related to string. If I'm providing 1, the output is 10, which is related to integer. So constantly we are not getting same data type every time. That is the reason config function syntax is any type. Suppose if you go to the syntax of strfmt return type is str. Did you observe this one? strfmt return type is str. So always this function will return string. But here, when it comes to the config function return type is any type, that means every time it will return any type value, different data type values based on your argument. So that is the way you need to understand here the syntax of config. Okay, let's execute. There are few functions which is related to like a container. We'll see all the functions. Maybe in future, if we want to work with multiple values at a time, container will definitely use it. Suppose a particular employee record, I just want to store in a single variable, container will help you. Instead of declaring multiple variables, multiple data types, multiple variables, So better to use only single variable and we can store entire record information. See here, Microsoft. And I'm printing 10 also, right? I value. To retrieve, I mean, to print any value, to retrieve any value from the container, we just need to use config function, okay? And after that, I just want to update a value in container, like C equal to, in which container you want to update the container name equal to, there is a function called conpoke. The conpoke function return type is container. For example, you are updating a value. You are updating a value in container. Again, you will get container, right? Updated container, of course. But finally, you will get container. That the container, updated container, I am storing in C variable. Okay. But because I just want to print the value in the next statement. That's what I am storing the updated container in again C variable. Or else you can define now like a D variable or E variable, your wish. Like here, the argument, first argument is C, comma, you want to update value, right? So from which position you want to start updating the value? For example, I just want to start second position, okay, and object values, which values you want to update? Like for example, x comma 25. That means I'm just giving two values at second position. That means this value and this value will replace it by x and 25. If you want to print second position and third position, you will get ax and 25. Second position will be replaced by Microsoft will be replaced by ax, and 3.14 will be replaced by 25. You're updating values. So output will be ax and 25. Check the output. So that is about the config, okay? And the next statement is the next function which I'm going to tell you about, insertion operation, like C equal to con ins, container insert. Here also the syntax of container insert is the return type is container. Return type container means we are inserting a value or values into the container. Again, you will get updated container. Finally, the result will be container. So the return type is container here. And C comma, from which position you want to start insertion. Okay, I just want to start insertion from second position, comma, values. I mean, in between 10 and ax, the current value in second position is ax, right? In between 10 and ax, which values you want to insert, we need to write here. For example, 100 integer value, like 5.2 is a real value, and again, if you want to see second position and third position values, just we are inserting. So AX and 25 will move to the fourth and fifth. First value 10, second value 100, third value 5.2, fourth value AX, fifth value 25. We are inserting in between 10 and AX, right? So AX and 25 positions will be moved to the right hand side. See here, 100 and 5.2 is the second position and third position. Okay. Suppose if I commented everything here, again it will system go back to this original state. Now I just want to delete a few values from the container C equal to, there is a function called con del container delete. Okay, again if you observe the syntax of con del, the return type is container. There are three arguments, C comma to start deleting second position, and how many number of elements you want to delete. For example, if you are giving two elements will be deleted here. I mean two values here. Two values will be deleted. In the second position 100 and third position 5.2. So these two values will be deleted. Again, your container will be like this. If you if you want to see the values of second and third position, again you will get Microsoft and 3.14, because we are deleting here second position and third position values. Okay, see here Microsoft and 3.14 in second position and third position. Previously the second position is 100 and third position is 5.20. These two values we are deleting again, so that we are getting same Microsoft and 3.4 in second position and third position. And coming to the to delete all the values from the container, we have a function called connull, so that system will delete all the values from the container and the length will be 0. To find out the length, we have a function called %1 container length. The container length return type is integer, so that anyway we are getting it either 0 or 1, 2, any value, right? Only integer value will come as a output. As a output, integer value will come. So the container length return type is integer here. Hello.
Arjun, that means container is basically defining an array of distinct data types, right? What if we need to, define an array of string or integer data types?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah, I just said that container is basically an array of distinct data types, an integer,
Yes.
string, and all. And if
Hmm.
I need to define an array of only integer only or of only string type of values, then what should I need to do?
Similar data type items, right?
Yeah, right.
Array is there already.
So is there any different syntax or we need to use
No, no,
container
no, no.
only?
Normal syntax only. How we are using in C line, C++ and .NET. The same syntax. Array also. It is
Okay,
different case. Like container we haven't seen up to right now in
right, right.
C or any other technologies. We didn't see like a container kind of thing. See, container is a different case here. Like suppose if you want to store a image value in table, you need to create container field in the table. How we are creating string, integer, real, date. In the similar way, we have to create container data type in table so that we can store a image value in table level. For example, in coding level, suppose if you want to store a record, complete record information, then you can go for container concept. So that is the specialty of container here. But array is in all the it is same. How you have defining in other technologies, C++, .NET, the same here also.
All right.
You can check in Microsoft website, so they are giving much information about array and even container concept here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and for example, in this container, I know there is a 3.14 value is there, but I don't know the position. So you can check the position value like this: info strfmt %1, and there is a function called confind function container comma, just provide the value 3.14. Automatically you will get the 3.14 position value number. For example, like output is 3, it is available in the third position like this. But we are deleting all the values, right? You won't get the correct position, so you need to comment this statement and execute.
So Arjun, we will not be using any arrays in this X++, right? We will be only using containers, right?
Containers only, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
See, array concept, most 99% we will not use, because container, it is not a language. First of all, our product is not a pure language. There is no much use of arrays concept here. Array concept is different. For example, if you are going for web application or something like, okay, anything, you can use arrays concept kind of thing. But here we are working on a ERP application. We have a different values will be there for a employee, so that we will use definitely container. Of course, array will also support, but there is no much use here. Okay, now coming to the next data type, date data type. Okay, let me create one more job. I'll tell you in one more job here. Date code. Okay, now coming to the date. For integer, we are declaring directly like this: int I equal to 10. It is a straightforward declaration, right? But coming to the date, d equal to, I just want to declare a value. We need to use like str to date. There is a function called, okay, str to date. Here it is asking first argument is string. For example, here, what is the date today? 2/2, right? So we'll do one thing. We'll take D1 here. D1 month 10th, date 25, okay, year 2020, and sequence 213 is a sequence. 213 means month, date, year format, like this. First we need to define month value, second date value, last year value, and provide the sequence 213. So system will understand you are giving first value as a month, second value as a date, third value as a year, month, date, year, so that system will understand like that. Okay, you can also declare like this, like D2 equal to str to date 25 10 2020 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's print both values in strfmt, I mean in info statement. We'll see what exactly we are getting as an output. D1 comma D2 what exactly 1 2.
From container class error.
Yes, 3 like this. Okay, okay. If you observe the output, always it would be month, date, year format. The output will be, that is standard. But anyway, you just follow only one syntax, like 213 or 123, your wish. Just follow one syntax always. But final output will be month, date, year format only. In both statements, you can see in both outputs 10 25 20 20 10 25 20 20. Okay, so follow only one syntax, like a 213 or 123, that is your wish. For example, str like a custom date. I just want to print custom date as a output, like for example, s equal to date to str. There is a function called date to str. Date to str. First, the argument here, there are so many arguments are there. Date, into sequence, into day, into separator, into month, into separator, into year, right? There are so many arguments here. Here, I just want to print my date in my own format. Okay, so you just need to use date to str. Like I'm giving today value, today date I'm printing, sequence provide 213 int day. I mean, day to day, how many digits you want to print. For example, in a date, for example, 09, 9th date, you want to print 9 or 09. That is the reason here it is asking digits 1 or 2, compulsory digits 2, like this. Digits 2, separator. Which separator you want to use it? Okay, here date, separator, like a dot or hyphen, slash or space. What kind of things you want to print? Like for example, I'm taking hyphen. Okay, next thing, int month, that is called date month. It is a base enum. Digits 2 I'm taking, month. For example, if you want to take long means month name, September. Words, okay, we'll take long here. Separator, date separator, again we'll take hyphen. Okay, year, int year, date year, digits 4. That's it. Okay, let me print s value. It is a string, right? Directly we can print it. No need to write strfmt %1 and all. This kind of things we will use in reports. In reports, I just want to print my date value in a different formats so that we can use it. But if you want to store the value in a table, the field must be string format. I mean string field. Then only we can store this kind of date values. If you have a date field and if you want to store the value like this, it is not possible. Data types mismatch. See here, February 2, 2021.
So the enum which you selected there, it has all the the format of it.
One second. Suppose if you are giving 1, 2, 3.
So 1, 2, 3 means 1 is date, 2 is month, and 3 is year, right? Every time.
Yes.
So whatever the format is there, if I write 1, 2, 3, it will convert into that format, or 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, I can write any way.
Definitely. Here we are giving 2, 1, 3, right? 2, 1, 3 format means month value will print first.
Okay.
Date value print next. Year value will print as a third position. So we are giving 1, 2, 3 so that date will print first. 0 to February 2020, like that. 2021, something like. Your wish. In which format you want to print, you can choose it here. And separators, long month or short month, or your wish here. See here, 0 to, for example, we are taking digits 1, 2 will print instead of 0 to.
Okay.
Here we have taken digits 2, right? If you take digits 1, so it will print only 2, number 2.
Second date.
But it is not suggestible, because suppose when it comes to below below 9, if the value falling below 9, definitely it will take 9, 8, single digit.
Yeah.
Of course, if it is 10 or 11, definitely it will print 10 and 11. That is common.
And so okay. So these are any other shortcut for this instead of selecting all enums yeah, like manually? Like
Yes, we have, but okay, let me write down that one also.
yeah.
We need to use enum values directly instead of writing all these things like this one. I think 2, 1, something like something is there. The sequence like see, for example, here if you open the enum type, this is 0 value. Did you understand? If you want to use none, it is 0. If you want to use contract, it is 1, 2, 3. So in the same way, we can also use the values directly. Instead of writing this kind of a long syntax, we can write directly enum values. Let's see that one. That will be in system documents. These are all system base enums. Date day is there, right? Auto 0, this is 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to write 4, I think. Sorry, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So digits 3, digits 2 means 3 here. Okay, understood? Date separator. Date
Okay, yeah, just
separator. We have
yeah,
taken, we
yeah.
have hyphen, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, hyphen 4. So we need to write 4 here, like this.
Oh,
Month, like this we need to write it.
so is this the best practice to do in while we are doing development or no?
No, it is not the best practice, because if any other developer sees this one, okay, they cannot understand easily. But this is the best format.
Yeah.
Anyway, writing like this is best, because everyone can understand. Okay, you are taking 2 digits, you are taking hyphen, okay, and you are taking long, you are taking hyphen, you are taking 4 digits, like this. Everybody can understand. Because instead of writing 3, 4, 2, 1, again we need to check and go back to the system documentations, and we need to check the values. That is very complicated situation.
So is there
You
is there function for current time zone also, right? So whichever the time zone the user in is there, that date we can get it right.
maybe that issue also will be there in date related formats.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this one whether it is working or not. What exactly it is giving, we'll see. Okay, I have also seen a long time, but this one, let's see here. Date month. Okay, where is the date month? Date month. Okay, date month digits 2. So it is also 3. 3, comma 4, comma year. Date year. We are taking, it is also 0, 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, we'll take this one, yes one. Okay. We'll print are getting correct values or not, because sometimes while they are creating, maybe they have created none first, auto second, then it will we need to go back like trial and error method. This one 3 4 3 4 3, we'll see. But how the format will come, we'll see. According to the numbers, the format will change. You can use directly enum values in the code, but that is not suggestible really. Oh, only it is printing Feb, so we need to change the format. Definitely it will work, but we need to see the values correctly and we need to write the numbers. Okay, so that is the syntax, and okay, and we can convert date value into string and string value into the date, so by using this str to date and the date to str functions. So we have couple of functions are there for related to date, and here I'm just declaring one date value here, date d equal to today, okay. And as per, actually today date is I think 3, am I right? It is taking, due to the time zone, it is taking 2 only in my machine. So I'll do one thing, today plus 1. Today plus 1 means third date, 3, number 3. If you take okay, let us assume that today is the second. You can add 1 plus 1 also. Suppose if you want to get a tomorrow date plus 1. Okay, now there are a couple of functions are there, like info strfmt %1. Okay, like uh, day of week, day of week, day of year, day of month, day name. So remember the 4 functions. Okay, day of week, day of year, day of month, day name. First let me take day of week. Day of week means as per this one, as per this week, this is the second day, right? Day of week. Okay, let me write down all the functions at a time. Day of month, it is asking date variable, so that's what I'm giving d directly. Day of year, giving d, and day of month, sorry, day name, which is related to day functions. Okay, day name, it is asking integer. For example, if I'm giving 3, we will get Wednesday. If I'm giving 6, we are getting something like Friday kind of thing. Okay, instead of hard coding, I'm using day of week function inside the day of name function, so that we will get a correct day value. Wait a minute. One, two, three. Okay. We have so many ready-made functions are there which is related to date. Directly we can use it. No need to write any lines of code to get some values. We have so many functions are there here. Day of month. sorry, day of week. This is the second day in this week. Day of month, of course it is the second day, number 2 date. Day of year, 33rd, 38th, 33 day, okay, in this year. Day name Tuesday, of course Tuesday, second day is Tuesday, right, in my machine, Tuesday, like this. And coming to the, these are the week of year, and we have a year function is also there, year function. Year function, and month of year, month name, guys, just a minute. Just you need to remember the function names, that's it. Week of year, month of year, month name. Okay, week of year, this is the 5th week in this year 2021, month of year February, and month name February. And we have a couple of functions are there, like previous month, previous quarter, previous year, previous month, previous month, previous quarter, previous year. In the same way, we have a next month, okay, next quarter, okay, next year. Previous month means exactly 1 month back date. Previous quarter means exactly 3 months back date. Previous year means exactly 1 year back date. Next month, 1 year for 1 month forwarded date, 3 months forwarded date, 1 year forwarded date based on current date. If you are using previous month, you will get exactly 1 month backdate. If you want to get 2 months backdate, you can write one more function inside the previous month of previous month. If you want to get 4 months backdate, previous month of previous quarter of previous month, like that. So you can use a function within another function to satisfy your requirement. Okay, previous month, previous quarter, 3 months backdate, right? It went to the like 2020. Previous year, 2 to 2020. Okay, and the next month, March 2nd. Okay, and next quarter, May 2nd, next year. Okay, 2022. We have a function called date start month, date start quarter, date start week, date start year. Date start month means starting date of this month as per the today date. Date start month, date start quarter, date start week, date start year. Okay, date end month, end week, end quarter, end year will be there. End quarter, end week, end year. Okay, you can check date start month, February 1st, 2021. Date start quarter. This quarter starting date is January 1st, right? The quarter means 3 months. Date start week. This week starting date is 31st. See here. This week starting date is 31st, 1st, 2021. You can see in this week, 31st is the starting date. Here, date start year, of course, 1st, 2021. Date end month. Month ending date is 28th February. Date end quarter, March 31st. Date end week. In this week, Saturday is the end date. See here. 6th end week. Okay, end year 31st December. And coming to the few more functions are there, like info, strfmt, %1, date, month, FWD. Suppose I just want to get 7 months or 8 months or 45 months or 50 months forwarded date. Provide your date value, and for example, if you are giving like a 36, so 36 means 3 years. After 3 years, forwarded date. For example, if you want to get the 3 years back date, minus 36. It is arithmetic operation simply. Plus 36 minus 36. Forwarded date or backward date. Only one function. Date, month, FWD. Suppose I'm issuing a check to any vendor. Check issue date will be today, and the check validity will be 3 months. So expiry date should be 3 months, right? Automatically expiry date has to calculate, and it needs to place in the table value, table field. So directly we can use this function to get the expiry date of the check. Suppose if a customer taking a loan 36 months, so a loan ending date should be needs to populate in a table. You can use directly this date month forward function. See here, 2024 3 years forward date, 2018 backward date, 36 months. Okay, and I just want to find the difference of two date values. For example,
Arjun, I think your voice is not coming.
difference equal to, we have a function called int v NO. Int vno is a function which is used to find the difference of date values. The first argument input, like provide the highest date, reference date, provide the lowest date, and there is a int v scale is a base enum which is used to in which format, I mean, you have two date values. How you want to find the difference in terms of days, in terms of months, in terms of years, in terms of quarters, in terms of weeks, how you want to find the difference? Because we have three factors, right? Date, month, year. Simply system will not calculate, okay, these years, I mean, 0 years, 0 months, 15 days difference. It will not give like that. Whatever the argument you are passing, according to that, system will calculate. If you want to find out the correct days, months, years, you need to write three statements: day, month, year, like that. Suppose if we are getting minus value, just interchange the d1 and d2 like that, enough. Interchange the arguments in int VNO function. Suppose unfortunately if you are giving wrong arguments. It's 15 days difference. These are all date functions, just practice once. Okay. The next meeting we will see methods concept. It is very important. We are again going back to the X++.